to go for this particular gadget. They spend a lot of millions of Ghana cedis to go for this gadget, CCTV cameras all over there. They say they have installed all these cameras, the whole some important parts of Accra and all those things. But since this crime has been going on, nothing has surfaced. The cameraman has not been able to pick any information for them to work on. And one annoying thing that when I sit down and look around, I just ask myself that the Ghana police, for example, we have seen a lot of murders over the years. I can mention names. And the police said they are investigating. What happened? What happened? Nothing. We've not seen anything. There are some deaths, some murders, long time ago. We've not been able to apprehend the culprits. So what is going on? So people feel like they can kill and go scot-free because we are not making any arrests. After they kill they kill people, they get away with. So it motivates other people to also come and continue. So we need to actually look at our security system, how we operate, and how we can do to let the armed robbers and the criminals know that, look, any crime that you commit in Ghana, we are going to arrest you, no matter how far you've run, we are going to get you. If you put this message and you have examples, if you've gotten some of the criminals and made examples, this one, it will deter some of them, because they just feel like they have a field day and they can do whatever they want, daytime, nighttime. We are not even safe. We are not safe. Anybody can be killed at any time because of what is going on. They have the audacity, the freedom to do whatever they have. Meanwhile, we have a police, we have the military, we have all this intelligence. I don't know whether we are not adding intelligence to our job. The world is changing. Doing things manually has passed and gone. So we need to add technology to whatever that we are doing. If you don't add technology and then intelligence to your job, then what are you going to do? You are not going to use the orthodox way of doing things to apprehend criminals. This is what I think we should, and the police should look at. They should look at the intelligence side more than just running and be catching people that they are doing soups and those kind of things. At the end of the day, you can catch thousands of them, and the one who commit the crime is not among them. It's not among them. So we need to sit down and re-strategize. That is why we have top people who are into security. They know what they can do. They know. They've been trained and they've gotten all the experience and the strategies that they know. They've learned this particular thing at the highest level. So they should be able to help us. They should be able to bring things that will help Ghanaians to be able to curb this robbery and criminality act in society. That is the number two the topic that I wanted to just add on. Now my last topic that I want to also add is still on the bullion van, or the lady that was the murder that happened, the policeman. I'm still on that topic, and I'm going to ask this particular question. Now we are here, and we are expecting people, even former prisoners, to tell us, to give a strategy, to tell us what we should do as a policeman. You know very well that when an incident occurs or when a crime is committed, the first thing you have to do is that you must be able to arrest some people. Pick some suspect. They are not guilty until proven. So pick some suspect within the bank and then try from there. Try investigating from there. Because I just read yesterday that a former prisoner is now giving the police an idea that they should check the communication, the mobile phones, the information on the mobile phones of the tellers that were in the van. So the question is, are we waiting for a former prisoner who has nothing? He doesn't know anything about security. He doesn't know anything about intelligence. He's now giving the police, now coaching the police what to do. This is what the police should have done at the first place. Once there's a crime, the first thing you have to do is to pick suspect. You are picking this suspect not because they are guilty, not because they are guilty, but because you want to start from somewhere. You want to get some information. At least a little information can lead you to somewhere. But what do? We are expecting former prisoners, those who committed crime and they were arrested and jail, and they could come and coach you. You the one sitting and be collecting fat salaries in your office. You want those people to come and coach you to what to do. This should have been the first person the police people should have done. The tellers should have been arrested, or if not arrested, interrogated. You take them to custody, interrogate them, go through their phone files, because you never know. Because at times when armed robbers are attacking you, they already have idea. There are people who are giving them information. I believe that if the money was not big enough, if the money was not big enough, the armed robber will not risk their lives to chase that van or commit that crime, knowing how difficult it is to commit a crime during the daytime. So somebody in the bank or somebody within might have informed the robbers how much money they were carrying. If the money is too huge, then they are ready to risk their lives to go and rob that money. But if they don't know the amount, they don't know whether it's 10 cedis or nobody will go and doing a robbery for 100 Ghana, let's say 50 million, 10 million, knowing very well that when they arrest you or when they catch you, you can be killed, you can be jailed for life imprisonment or the rest. And we still don't know that there are people, informants there. Up to today, nobody has informed us how much money was missing. Nobody has informed us how much the money was missing. Are we supposed to tell the police that? The tellers in there, didn't they know how much they were carrying? Didn't they know how much they were carrying? And if they know how much they were carrying, why is the police not able to? Or that one is because of security reasons. Because of security. This is funny. Because this time the police need information. They need information from the general public. So what you need to do is that help the general public. Let them have confidence in you. Let them know that you really mean what you are doing, so that they can give you information. Because if up to now we don't know how much was involved, how much they were carrying, then what are you doing? It means you have not even interrogated the tellers. You have not interrogated the bank. Because if you interrogate the bank should be able to know how much they were carrying in that van. They should be able to tell us. Once you are able to tell the public that this is the amount that was involved, then if I'm sitting somewhere and I have a neighbor whose life has suddenly changed, because for young men, when they get money, look at some of them even posting money on social media and those. It is only people who have no wisdom, they are doing that. It's only people who have no wisdom. It is the young guys. How they acquire the money, that is how they normally post these things on social media. Because when you work hard and make money, you don't post them on social media. But this kind of people who post money on social media, either through fraud, either through robbery, and these are the things that they do in order to how will I put it? That is what they do. So if you tell me that this robbery incident, the money involved was, let's say, 1 million Ghana cedis, and I've seen somebody, you know what happened until it goes viral. I can have a friend, or I can know somebody, what he posts on his file, unless if I'm a friend to him, that I'll be able to see. Okay, the police will not be able to see that one if I don't tell them, because the person might not be a friend to the police. So on his Facebook page, it's only his friends that will see what he's posting. So if the police tell us that, okay, this money involved is 1 million Ghana cedis, and I know that this particular guy, I saw him posting thousands of Ghana cedis on social media, I can inform the police to quickly arrest this person and ask him how he got the money. This is how you help the police. This is how the police should let the public help them to apprehend this culprit. Because when they get money, when these young guys get money, they forget themselves. What they do is that they forget that people will question where they got the money. Once they start showing signs of getting becoming rich, some of them, like I said, post it on social media. And the police, if you are not a friend to that person, you will know, maybe I am a friend to that person, or I know that person, he's my friend, and I've seen that he has posted something on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, and I've seen it. I can quickly inform the police, and then they will move in to interrogate this. Because right now they are looking for information. When you are looking for information, you can go any length to get your information. So what I'm saying is that the police should be able to tell us how much money that was involved. They should tell us how much money that was involved. If they don't tell us how much money that was involved, then they are also hiding. There's something that they are not trying to tell the public, and it will not help. It will not help. Because at the moment, it is the police that are dying. If the police are dying, how am I the ordinary man? So what we are saying is that we all have to come together. We content creators or media men will be able to give information, will be able to continue to say things that will help solve this problem. But if you don't allow us to know actually what is happening, and you are hiding certain information from the public, then it will be difficult for the public to help. Just like the example I gave. Okay, so the police have to change their strategy. Time is moving faster, and these robbers are also moving faster. They are also on the move. They are always ahead of the police. They are always ahead of them. Whether you like or not, that is the truth. Even they know all the CCTV cameras in Ghana. They know whether they are working or they are not working. Even if some are working, they know where they are working. They know those that are working and those that are not working. And then, lastly, let me just add this to what is going on. It's simple. It's a signal to government that, look, Ghanaians are suffering. Ghanaians are suffering. I'm not saying that when you are hungry or when you don't have employment, go and rob people. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that the devil finds jobs for the idle man. So what I'm saying is that try your possible best and engage these people. Engage the youth. Find jobs for them. No matter how small they are. They will not be thinking about these crazy things that they are doing. I always believe that even content creators, I've looked all over the world and I've seen that a lot of the young guys in other countries, especially the Asian countries, they are into YouTube, doing a lot of things, getting some small coins, and they are okay. Once you become a content creator, you have to be creative, and people being creative, it's difficult for them to think useless things, because how to be creative and make a video for people to like, it's not easy. So I also believe that even YouTube like this, I always want to invite the Ghanaian youth to also participate. They should come into this industry. They should come into YouTube business. They should start somewhere. Right now, you see some of them using good quality iPhones, big phones that can easily be used to create stories, that can easily be used to take videos and upload on YouTube. You never know where it will get you. So what I'm saying is that let's also let the youth know that there's money in YouTube, and let some of them. This you don't need certificate. If you are coming to YouTube, you don't need certificate. There are jobs that you are looking, even cleaning job or whatever it is. They are asking for JSS. YouTube, you don't need a certificate. What you need to do is just to be creative. Get to be ready to work hard. Get to be ready to run the marathon. Get to be ready that this is the job I want to do, and whatever that I'm going to do to succeed, I'm in for it. This is what I expect. I believe we should be doing. We should let the guys, because there are no employment. And if there are no employment, employ yourself. Employ yourself. Being a YouTuber, you have to employ yourself, because if you work hard, at the end of the day, you will get reward for whatever you are doing. So I'm looking at the unemployment situation, and Ghanaians are very active. At times, we don't have to look at no matter how bad it is, we don't have to look at only one side of the coin. At times, we have to look at the other side of the coin and know whether these people that are doing this, if things were all right, would they have been doing this? I'm not saying that there's a country that has zero crime rate or zero crime recordings. I'm not saying that. What I mean is that let's give them incentives. Let's find ways and means to take their mind from this kind of things. If they are suffering and you are enjoying all over, you are in mid-air, enjoying swimming pools and dolphins in the plane and all those kind of things, and they are down there looking at you at the top, what do you think they will do? How do you think they will do? So I believe that we should also try to let the Ghanaian public know that we in power, we are also we also want to help them. We are doing everything humanly possible to help them. Let's find other strategies, different kinds, because the strategy we've been using is not working. So let's find other ways and means to see whether it will work. Like the strategy I'm just putting across, let's try to also find other avenues to see whether it will work, because what we've been doing all over the years is not taking us anywhere. It's not taking us, because looking at how the world has changed, digital system, technology is gone. Whatever we are doing, we now use technology. So if today people can rob daytime and go scot-free, nobody can take a picture of the person. Nobody knows a security cameras. And I believe that why can't they also install security cameras in the cars? Nobody is talking about this. Why can't they also install security cameras inside the cars, so that when the person is taking the money or is killing somebody, the camera will capture the person? We have so many cars now. The latest cars have, all of them have cameras. So why can't we also, these vans that are carrying the money, we should also install security cameras on these particular vans, so that in case the person comes and is taking the money or is pointing gun at somebody, the camera can easily get this person. The camera can easily capture this person, so that the police can work on. These are some of the things that we have to look at. It is not just about sitting in the book and the office that you have degrees. You have at times there are some things are done with common sense. Not that you sit in the office and say you've gone to school. And in the olden days, you can go to school, to university without writing exams. We know that. So all those who said, if you look at all the older men who have listened, that time school was not competitive like today. Some of them would not have been university if it was today. So what I'm saying is that don't let us use our degrees and thinking that we know everything. We don't know. Just like a prisoner, a former prisoner is giving the police a strategy, telling them that they should have to also look into this particular side of it by interrogating the cashiers. This is a former prisoner, but there are people who are paying them high amount of money, very, very big sums of money, because of their position, because of their certificates, and the certificate is not helping. So the common man, like the strategy I was just giving right now, why can't we install cameras on these vans, so that in case something happens, the cameras will pick up these people. The camera can pick information, the images of these people. We are not looking at that. You want to put a camera somewhere. The possibility is that there can be so many robbers in the country, but none of the cameras will pick. None of the cameras will pick the person. But if you install it in the cars, and anything that is happening in the car, they can even do it in such a way that they can have feedback at the strong room, so that any information that is going on inside the car, they'll be able to monitor how the car is going, who is getting closer to the car, and all those things. It is possible. Now, we think that certificate, I have this degree. When they will mention their degrees before they mention the name. And at the end of the day, our problems are not solving. In Africa, here, we like certificate, degrees, name, doctor this, inspector this, sociology this, and all these kind of things doesn't help us. Look, there are certain things you need common sense. We are talking about intelligence here. Do you need a common man like me to come and tell you that use intelligence more use intelligence approach into these problems? Do I need to come and tell you? It is common sense. So we like people with degrees. Look, I am just saying things that are very, very essential, that are very, very important. But because they don't call me doctor this, engineer this, or what, they don't take what I'm saying seriously. They might not take what I'm saying seriously. But let somebody come. Like I said, the olden days, you can go from P1 to university without writing exams. That is why all the old people, if you see all the old people, they've all been to university. They've all been to big schools, because it was just work through. If some of them were like today, they will not pass their exams. So what I'm saying is that don't let us consider them as, because of their degree, their certificates, we should be listening to those people. We are here creating content that we think is making impact in society. That is what we should be looking at. Look at people with common sense. Look at people who say things that are right. Forget about the certificate. Forget about the age. Forget about the degrees. Forget about how big the media house is. Forget about how big the person is. Let's look at people who say things that are very, very common. The people that are very, very easy to understand. Okay? You can't just wake up and say banks should, how will I put it? Banks should order for bulletproof vans in order to carry money. How long is it going to take for them to order this? Are you saying that from today onward they are not going to carry money out until they get the vans? That is what I'm asking. So at times when we are triggered, when something happens to us, we want to react. Then we start saying things that doesn't look that is not sensible. That doesn't look this thing, because we are pushed. We panic. You know, when you panic, you do certain things that are not right. When you panic, you when they push you, you are not falling at where you are supposed to fall. You might fall at the wrong place. This is what I'm talking about. The police have been pushed, and when they push, they panic, and they'll be saying all kinds of things that at the end of the day it doesn't yield any results. So let's be careful. Telling the bank people to go and listen. The armed robbers can hijack the van and take it away. They can do that. They can do that. They can actually do that, unless you want to tell me that everything about the car is going to be bulletproof. So that once they enter inside and close, unless their destination, nobody is going to drop. But once there's movement in and out, they can even hijack the whole car and take it away. So like I said, let's try to see whether we can install security cameras in these vans, on this bullion vans, and let's see if there's any attack on the van, it will be able to pick images for the police to work on, because somebody might put his hand there to pick the money. Somebody might pick, there might be conversation. Even those in the car, you don't know what they were talking. We don't know what conversation they had before listening, because some of these things are well organized crimes. They are organized crimes. So what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is very simple. Let's also use that method. If you can install security cameras in your house, and people coming in, you can able to identify them. Or you can even install in your office, but it is the monitor is your phone, and you sit in your house, or you sit in your restaurant, you sit somewhere, even in America, and what is happening in your house or in your office, you are seeing everything. Why can't we also do those things into the cars that the people are they are using, the banks are using to carry the decision, so that will be the starting point. So that when armed robbers know that, look, this particular van, there are security cameras on it. If I pick the money, my face will be shown, unless they wear masks. Even when they wear masks, it is even easier to identify them, because when you wear masks and you listen, your body size alone can lead to your identity. So what I'm saying is that, why can't we do that? If we can put this thing in our offices, in our security cameras, in our offices, in our houses, and all those things, why can't we put them in there? Now that and something has happened, we are now asking that somebody should bring his camera. Are we serious? Are we serious as a nation? Are we serious at all that something happened and we need an individual to help us with images for us to be able to trace these people? I don't see this as people that are serious. Like I said, we try to believe some people because of what? Their certificates, because of the degrees. Like I said, those degrees that they had in the olden days, that time, I think people just walk to. You don't write exams. People get to military without training. They catch them. They were in their farms and they come and arrest because they were looking for people. So you see them call this man, this thing, this and that. All those people that in the olden days. It's not like today. If it is today like the competition that it is, the way schools are, some of them will not write it, will not pass their exams. So let's stop believing these old men. Let's stop believing these people that are old and have nothing to offer. And let's look at the young guys. Let's put young people at the helm of affairs and let them think. Let them think, because we have put too much this thing on our old politicians, and they have nothing to offer us. Okay, that is the point. We sit here and we say what it is. We talk the truth. We say the truth. If this thing hasn't happened, nobody will be talking. But it has happened. So every Ghanaian has the right to say his opinion. Every Ghanaian has the right to say what he thinks it's wrong. And nobody can stop that because we are in a democratic country. We live in a democratic country. That's why we vote. So when people vote, allow them to express themselves. Okay? So what I'm saying here, it can be done. It can be done. And we need to change the approach that we use in our security decision. Like I said, a lot of people have been murdered. Up to today, they've not arrested anybody. I can mention names. I just don't want to do it. There are a lot of murder cases that has gone through Ghana here. But up to today, they've not arrested anybody. They've not. Even if they arrest somebody, it is the person mistakenly exposed himself. If you allow the security to go through the intelligence, like what these top countries do to unravel murder cases, take it. And I always want to also say that, look, why is it that if we know this kind of things that we are doing, we have to be bold enough to accept that we can do this. We can invite foreign people. We can invite foreign experts, people who are into crime investigation. We can invite them. Let them come and we hand some of these cases to them. You will see that they will arrest the people. You will see that they will arrest the people. But we want to do things by ourselves. Meanwhile, we don't have the knowledge. We don't have the idea on how to do. A lot of murder cases have happened. Have they arrested anybody? Have they come out and jailed somebody that he was the one who killed? Unless the person mistakenly exposed himself. Like this, they JB Dankwa murder listen. And up to now, what has happened? So what I'm saying is that if there is an incident and we know we cannot investigate, we know we don't have the knowledge, the required knowledge to work on this particular, let's humble ourselves and invite foreign experts, people who are into crime investigation. Then they will come in and solve this problem. It doesn't mean that you are useless or you are nobody. You can't know everybody. In life there are greats. There are greats. So when somebody is bigger than you, if in time of need, you have to seek his help. You have to seek the person's help. So if we think that we are not able to unravel this kind of disease, our system is not good enough for us to be able to track these criminals, let's invite foreign people who are specialized in this kind of investigations. Give them the job. Let them do it. Let them do it. And give her the results. Instead of murdered people so many years, we haven't heard on it. So the criminals have a leeway and they are just doing anything they want, because at the end of the day, they know that Afghan police, when you kill somebody, they can arrest you. They will never find you. They will never find you. So it gives them the impudence to keep on doing this kind of things. Okay, some of us are saying this because we feel that there's the need for us to all come together and give we have to come together and share ideas, share knowledge. Forget about your certificate that you have in your office and be taking salary. Forget about that your degree that you collected 50 years ago and think that today is not 50 years back. The way 50 years things were going, it is not today. So don't go and bring your 50-year-old degree and come and be sitting here saying that you are a degree holder, you know this, you are a doctor, this, you are a doctor. No, that time is past. Today things have changed. The youth, even those who are not, look, those who commit this cyber crime, if you go, some of them haven't even complete JSS, some of them haven't complete primary school, but they are able to use their brains. They are able to use their brain to be defrauding high-profile people. So if you have a degree that you got that degree 50 years ago and you are still using it to work today, thinking that you are degree this in, you want to appoint people, you will not look at people who can do the work. You will be going into the archives and be looking for degrees that they finished University of Miami in 1932 with a degree. They do it 1932. Is it today? Is it today? And you want that person to use that degree and come and be working today. Let's be realistic and stop this kind of thing. We've given too much listen to these people, the old politicians, and with their old degrees and those kind of things for them, and they can't do anything. We need young, vibrant men to work. The police service should look into the young guys who are into this and train them. They should train them. They can work. Give opportunity to the young guys to work. Kofi Bwaki is there. Give them the leeway to work. But you come, this party will come, go and resurrect some old men and come and put them as leaders. This particular party will come, go and resurrect their grandfathers and bring them as this. How are we going to move forward? How are we going to move forward? When they are resurrecting people to come and work, we should stop that. We should stop that, because what is going on, it is not affecting them. If you are 70 years, 80 years and they kill you, don't they celebrate people who are old when they die? Do they celebrate for young children? Do they celebrate for younger guys? So when it happens to the young guys, like this policeman, it's very disheartening. It's very bad. This is a young guy. You don't know how he suffered. At times I even ask myself that, why do God allow these things to happen? But nobody can question God. Nobody can question God. And I always have a say. There's something I always say in life, that we never know what will happen next. If this guy knew that he was going to be killed, he will not go to work. Why is it that the guy didn't feel sick and couldn't go to work? Why is it that something didn't happen? The car didn't spoil, or why is it that something didn't happen just to forget, so that they can forget about this trip? Nothing like that happened. God allowed things to happen, and it is only God who knows why certain things happen. That's why we don't have to question God. When somebody has a problem or get a problem, don't let us laugh at the person. Don't let us mock the person, because nobody knows what is next. Your problem can be that you can still have your life and your freedom. There are people, when they make those mistakes, they are either killed or even put in jail. So let us be realistic about the things that we do. Okay, let's think this and give opportunity to the young guys in the army, the young guys in the police, the young guys in sensitive areas. Let's give them chance. Don't let these people using their 1942, 1933 certificates and 19 degrees and becoming to this modern world today, and they are using cybercrime and those things and be disturbing people, techniques, and you are there using your old method and you want to catch those people. You can't catch them. Until you check people who can match them boot for boot, they will always be ahead of us. Right now, whatever message we are taking, they've already planned ahead. They already know what they are going to do. Even if you are bringing the bulletproof vans, they already know how to handle it. If you go to Google and Google how to rob a bulletproof van, it will show you. It will show you. So let's allow people who can do the work to do the work. Let's allow people to do the work, because we have so many old men inside the system, too much, and they are doing anything they want. You can't be resurrecting people and be giving them high posts. No, that shouldn't be the case. It's very sad. My condolence goes to the police constable and then the family. I listened to the interview they had with the father, and I was very sad. How can you train your child, all this suffering, the time that he's going to give you what you have spent on him, then something happened to him? It's very bad. But we all have to leave everything to God. God knows best. Because people like us, when things happen to us, we always know that it is God. If God doesn't allow it to happen, no human being can allow it to happen. So when you believe in God and you believe that whatever happened to you is just to make you stronger, we don't listen. So this is what I want the family to know, that God knows best. And we have to believe in Him and always know that nobody can question God. He's the one who makes it. He made it possible for the guy to get the job. And He made it. It has also happened this way. So He knows what He's doing. He knows what He's. God is never wrong. God is never wrong. But this thing that we are seeing, they have to look at it. They have to look at it seriously. Alright, guys. Once again, it is your favorite channel, Golden Eye Films TV. And once again, my name is Mr. Adams. If you watch the program and you like it, subscribe and click on the notification icon so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first person to watch. I never disappoint. Bye-bye.